Okay, it is
Oh no,
indeed.
my bed is now seen. Hold up. What
Oh,
happened?
you full screened it.
Wait, how did I do that? Can
Oh
I
no.
wait?
What did you just
Okay.
click?
I just hit record and it just expanded my screen. I'm glad that it's a little bit more HD though, but let me see what I can
Mine
do.
is maybe because I have a background.
All good. See, we just gonna sit like this. This works. This
Yeah.
works. Look, I have a bed in my room. I have a bed in my room. It happens. I don't know what to tell you. But
No,
yeah.
mine is I decided to cover up my messy bedroom today. We are
hmm
getting over seasonal depression, so we are
It'd be like
reset.
that. I'm just like, that's why this plan is sitting right here. My bed is not made. Ugh.
We're in the reset week. But welcome, folks, to Divide and Kiki.
Exactly. Welcome to Divide and Kiki, everyone.
I'm Tonio.
I'm Wyatt. How was your weekend? Let's get into some updates.
Get into some updates. I had a decent weekend, so I've been sick for the past week. Last week was my spring break and I got sick, so I was really upset at the fact that I couldn't do. And last week's weather was fantastic.
It was. You missed the 80-degree days, didn't you?
I missed all of them and now it's 30 degrees again.
No, literally. Tornadoes yesterday. I'm
Look,
like,
they claimed it was tornadoes, but that's what
child,
happens
it
when you are the meteorologist.
no, literally, it really did not give what it was supposed to give yesterday. That is why we are remote today. The
No,
newscaster said, do not take treacherous roads or swim in the sea. And we took heed to that. And we usually record on Monday night. So we were just like, okay, let's just do it Tuesday morning. But we are also very busy bees. So we are in the remote studios today.
remote studio.
Exactly. So yeah,
But
definitely. How are you feeling though? You feeling better?
I'm feeling much better. Yeah, I think this is the most I've had a voice for the past 2 weeks.
Love that.
So what did I do this weekend? Friday, I spent time with my boyfriend. Um, Friday night, I went to work. Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Oh yeah, Saturday was Monique's birthday. Happy birthday, or her birthday party. Her birthday was actually
Yes.
Friday. So happy
hmm
birthday, Monique. Special shout
Happy
out to
birthday, Monique.
and Sunday I just relaxed.
Mm.
How was your weekend? We were at the party together.
Hell.
Oh, okay, let's talk about it.
Let's start with Friday. At work, I was having issues with my check, so I had to go to work. Out of like on my day off, going to work, pick up my check. Couldn't deposit it for some reason. Had to go to their bank, cash the check, then drive back across town, and deposit the cash at my bank. I was like, all right. That took what I thought would take about 30 minutes, ended up taking about 5 to 6 hours. Then I was supposed to meet up with my friends Friday night. Drove downtown to DC, all the way from Bowie, Maryland. Good 40-minute drive. Yes, yes. I start feeling around. My wallet is at home. I drive back home. I say, okay, the devil is not going to win today. I literally said, the devil will not win today. I got my wallet. I got my Uber. I Ubered back down there and I actually had a good time. I actually had a great time. Did my
Was
thing, Ubered back home. Saturday, I worked. I then Saturday worked, had a good shift. Then I went to the party.
so before we get into the party, because we have to get into the party, um, was Friday the party where your friend was DJing? Was he DJing that party or something like that? I've been seeing some
DJing, but he
clips.
was on the ones and twos.
Okay, so he was just
Yeah.
behind the booth.
hmm
Okay, that's cute. That's
Definitely,
really
definitely.
cute.
But had a great time that night. Um, Night after, I don't know. I'm going to attribute this all to the Mercury retrograde. Because my
Yeah,
God, it really was just the weekend from hell for me. Like things just kept going wrong.
I had a spectacular time at that party because
Mhm.
I won the America's Next Top Model Challenge.
Love
Thanks to
it.
Mel,
Period.
the $50 from the
hmm
party.
I'm here for it. Definitely, definitely. I wish
How,
I was there to see you receive the award.
Yes, it was. Let's just get into it. We don't
Yeah.
we 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 can talk as freely as we want on our show.
Yeah,
Um,
it's my show. I can say
my
what I
show.
want here. But not for
And
nothing. All I when I am in situations like that, I try to really get to the bottom of like what's actually happening here. Like, what are these vibes I'm picking up on, and why am I picking up on these vibes, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, it gets to a point with me where I'm having a feeling. People tell me that that feeling is not true, White. You're just crazy. And then I receive more information that just validates the feeling that I have.
you know what's so funny? I feel like you walked in and you were like, the energy's off or something. Like when we
I may
first got
have.
in there,
Because I'm a
you
big
had
energy person. Like, I'm someone who can, like, just read a situation and just be like, I don't know what's happening, but something's happening around me. And I need to be on my ones and twos. I need to, like, just look around because I don't know what's happening today. Um, but yeah, it was one of those situations where, like, I caught a mean, nasty stray, didn't do anything, just sitting there enjoying my
two,
cocktail.
two mean nasty strays.
Huh?
Two mean nasty strays.
Did you just call? Oh, well, yeah. I'm just like, I kept just getting it all night. And I'm just like, got to a point where I had to leave.
It's
I
so
had to,
funny. Like, I thought that night I would have been the one catching strays from how, I dang near cussed the group chat out a few days prior, right? Like, I'm going up to
Mhm.
people asking, how do you feel about what I said in the group chat? How do you feel about what I said? We're either going to move on or we're going to address it, but
Dance
we're
around.
not going to dance around it. And I think that's what people don't understand about us in particular. I think
People.
that's people, right? Like, so for context, folks, we're in a very large group chat, and by very large, it's about 12 people,
We
and
need to start having chapter meetings.
we need to start collecting dues.
No, for real.
Everybody get a shirt every year.
Hmm.
But so we're in a group chat of just many personalities and many different kinds of people, and we had a moment of devolving during this Mercury retrograde into us actually uh essentially confronting people in the group of like, no, this is weird. What's going
Hmm.
on right now is weird.
Hmm.
Um so it became a thing where folks were upset at Wyatt just being there essentially and calling it out, right? I don't know if folks, I'm sure folks out there have been in friendships where they they either call things out and it's received like, oh, you know what? Yeah, no, I was doing that.
Hmm.
Or B, folks get upset when you call them on their BS.
Someone called you out.
Huh?
Notice no one called you out. You had to
No one
go and confront people.
I had to go confront people because like that's something also that just goes on is that people are afraid of actually talking about the problem.
And I'm the easier target.
I don't know why they just assume you're the easier person to go after.
I wish I did. I wish I knew too. But after the way I carried on, y'all, the chat, I carried on. I carried on, chat. It would. I have not gotten that angry probably in 4 or 5 years, probably half a decade. I have not gotten that angry. So it's like for me to get to that point, I'm still trying to settle myself. I'm still trying to settle myself. So.
My thing is I can't understand. Well, I guess I do understand people
Hmm.
getting upset at their mess being exposed. And the
Hmm.
thing is, it's like we're not even the ones exposing it. We're the
Yeah.
ones calling it out. We're calling attention like, hey, this is a mess. But then they get mad that we put the pieces together. Like, no, stop treating us like we're stupid. Stop treating the people around you like they're stupid. And just acknowledge that you're in some mess.
Situations I didn't even do anything. I'm just standing there.
We're literally just there. Child.
I get cussed out next day. Why would you react like that? Someone just cussed me out. What do you want me to do?
No, literally. Y'all are telling me how to act and no one's telling her how to act.
But I'm just taking some time. I'm putting myself in timeout because I feel like I just keep getting angrier and angrier as I think about the situations. And that's what I'm gonna just have to do. Just take a little time out, take a break. Because at the end of the day, people are people. Your friends are gonna get on your nerves. There are gonna be situations where it's just like I need to take a moment from y'all. Like I need to take a step back real quick. And this is one of those moments, and it's okay to have those moments. Like when I can't. Like I'm trying to like bring myself back to center because I still don't feel centered. Like I still feel real jittery. I still feel like I'm shaking. Like I'm just not in a good space mentally after everything that happened. So it's just like I gotta take a breather from me. Is nobody else. Nobody gotta say I'm doing it for them. No, I gotta do this for me because I got anger issues. I do. Like I really have to calm myself down. When I get that angry, it might take a week. It might take a month. You know me, Antonio. I be talking about that bitch pissed me off 10 years ago.
You know me, like I hold grudges whether very smart to do or very bad to do. Like I just hold them. Sometimes you
you
just gotta
know,
hold. Like I
Sometimes until I start feeling better.
don't, yeah, I don't know if I'm ready yet. I'm just hold this grudge for a little longer.
Exactly. I don't know if I'm ready yet now that I have more context. So it is
Yeah.
what it is on that, child. What we got on the docket today, girl?
We've got so many different things. So we can talk about EJ, we can talk about Kehlani, we can talk real quick. So, Jules, the Demore girl, has said fame ruined her life.
Oh, I saw that. I did. I
What
did.
what are your thoughts on uh, uh, fame? Like, I don't know how to
It
put
can
it. I don't want
destroy you if you're
to,
not strong enough.
yeah,
It 100% can destroy you if you're not strong enough. Like, not for nothing. Like, there are people that can't even take the comments on their own social media and stuff like that. And I'm just like, if you can't take the comments, baby, Hollywood is an even bigger demon. You know, these spaces are bigger demons than that. So, like, you have to have a good foundation, you have to have a good base, and you also have to be very secure in yourself. Like, it's like the same thing I was talking about earlier. It's just like y'all aren't going to gaslight me in this space. Like that's what Hollywood is. It's like you have to push through stuff and be like, y'all aren't about to like trick me. Like, and if you don't have that base, you're gonna fall through the cracks. It happened to so many people.
that's so real.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Our
mean,
greats, Whitney, Michael, Prince, dead, fairly young, drugs, you know? Like it can happen to anyone. So it's just like if you don't have that strong foundation, it's not going to be good for you, you know? What do you think?
I think this is what we're going to start seeing a lot of with rapidly these kind of stars that rapidly grow overnight, right? There
Hmm.
was also Austin from Love Island last season
Hmm.
talk about how he relapsed, right? And just because of the fame and all the stuff that was going on in Love Island, it's kind of
Hmm.
just
We
like,
saw we saw him at that reunion. I was like, there's something. I said to myself, there's something wrong.
yeah, a lot of people did. And it's like
Yeah.
these moments where folks can't really deal with the fame.
Did you see the Huda mess?
No, she got like a restraining order, right?
No. She went to her boyfriend's baby mother's apartment, broke into the complex, and was threatening the baby mother and the child.
So, okay,
I told y'all that lady was crazy last summer, but y'all didn't want to believe me.
pause. So the last thing I saw was that her ex-boyfriend, so this is with her ex-boyfriend, right? Like her baby father.
I'm not sure if they're together.
Okay, because I saw that there's an ex-boyfriend who now has a restraining order, probably because of this moment.
It might be the
But
same person. It might be that same story. Yeah.
but I guess I'm trying to figure out, is this her baby father?
Yeah. I'm not too sure who the man is. Didn't read that far, but like
Is the man in her life?
man in her life, you know. But
I
I
mean,
said that lady, go for it.
I will always say like people really hyped up season seven, and season seven was cool, but it had too much Huda, and it didn't show any.
My clients are vindicated.
Yes, yes.
But I will say, next season of Love Island, I don't think I'm gonna watch.
I'm gonna be tuned in. I will be tuned in. I love the mess of Love Island. Uh,
Last season was stressful. I'm like, what's going on?
Last season was stressful because everybody wanted to be famous, and or not everybody wanted to be famous. I think that's mischaracterization. But like last season was stressful because y'all didn't watch season six. Season six is like the best season of Love Island. Like it's the reason why they do Life After the Villa or Love After the Villa or whatever it's
They
called.
had to bring them girls back.
They had to bring them back because that's how popular that season was. Like season
Hmm.
six is the best season of Love Island, period, of
Hmm.
all seasons. Because when Serena was cussing out Cordell for 10 minutes straight on TV, and they said
Hmm.
that the original cuss out was like 45 minutes and they had to condense it down, and you knew when Cordell and Serena were arguing, whenever they were having a rush patch, Cordell's hair
Hmm.
wasn't done because she used to do his hair. And it
See,
was and that's what made it
cinema.
good TV. Like there's just little
Hmm.
things like that that like these little Easter eggs of
Yeah.
like, yeah, we know what's going on. And it wasn't the amount of unnecessary mess of what season seven was. Season seven, all
Hmm.
this was unnecessary. Like we didn't have to do
Hmm.
this.
Hmm.
I'm saying like
The psych evaluation had to have been three questions.
no, literally, are you free from June to July?
No, literally.
You on the no-fly list? And
Can you do
the
10 jumping
passport.
jacks?
No,
Like,
literally.
my God.
You know what always creeped me out about season seven?
What?
So one, there's a lot of kissing on season seven that I think it was just so much nasty challenges. But there was one
Mm,
challenge in particular, and I think this is what really changed the course of history of that season. It was back when Jalen you remember Jalen, right?
yeah, tall
Yeah.
one.
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah. Jalen, so when Jalen got to the island was a bombshell. Um, Alandria was like, figuring out like what are we gonna do? Then, this new attractive man is on this island. And she was testing out the waters, and it was a challenge where everybody got a chance to kiss her, right, and make out with her except for him. And so after the challenge, she's kind of just talking about like, yeah, it was a little uncomfortable just having to make out with all these people, this, that, and the third, boop, 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 boop. And, in the grand scheme, I think Landry was feeling him, or at least like trying to figure out where she stood in her feelings. This
Yeah.
man is like, so what about me? Can I get a kiss?
Hmm.
And I'm like, you just you just missed out on the beauty of Alandria because
Hmm.
you want to be a like, well, where's my hug kind of
I'm
dude.
just like, you just saw me kiss 15 different people. I'm tired.
Tired. And that's why he got
Yeah.
voted off. But
Well,
I think
hmm
if he had stayed and if he didn't do that, I think we would have an entirely different trajectory of where we are.
no, because y'all didn't get Huda out when we needed Huda out.
Yeah.
No,
But
somebody made a very good point. They were like, Nick is a nurse, and Huda would always confide in Nick. Nick would still put her up for elimination every time. Like, baby girl, I get you, but you need to go talk to someone. Like, literally.
no, Huda should have
Mess.
been. It was some
Speaking
good
of
matches.
Jules, let's talk about other Jules, Solange's son.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Can I,
not gonna lie. On his side, yeah, he should have played with y'all because look at y'all being lustful, and that's where that got you. Y'all be so
exactly.
quick to invite a light bright. straight person to the function just because you find them cute. But y'all like to make all these rules and addendums of why a certain gay person can't be in your vicinity or your space. Meanwhile, these straight people are spitting in y'all faces, don't like y'all. Somebody explain that to me.
This is how I be in thirst.
Why
No, like
are you like this?
so this is the thing. Also, since we're here, I also want to talk about Gay Magazine because
Yeah.
they are slowly becoming the shade room. And it has been an interesting journey to watch. And it was like after that whole moment had happened in the club, they made this whole post like Jules declines Gay Magazine interview. It's like
Why was he being interviewed in the first place? What did he do in the queer community for that to be highlighted, you know?
why like no shade. He's just hosting the club. Y'all wasn't asking Billy the Goat and his mama for an interview when she be hosting the clubs.
Exactly. Say that one more time.
Oh, rest in peace, Billy the Goat. Yeah.
Truly. But no, like, not for nothing. And that be the thing. Like, I hate with gay people sometimes, like, they're so quick to like jump on a straight person's back just because they feel as though that there's some type of fantasy that they can fulfill within themselves. But then other gays get siphoned off. No, you can't be in this space because you look like this. You can't be in this space because you look like that. Oh, you do this, you can't be in this space. Can somebody please explain that psychology to me like I'm two? Because that makes no sense to me.
It people just like access to stuff.
That they can't have.
They don't even like anything. They just like access to stuff. Which is why like we see people like EJ who is so happy to be getting these straight men from these straight women and it's just like you just
I'm
want
gonna
to feel
lie. I'm not gonna lie. EJ had a point.
okay, let's talk about it.
Because not for nothing, it goes back to what I'm saying. These gays make all of these rules about why certain queer people can't be in spaces with them. You know that no gay boys be going after EJ. They don't because he's a hyper femme. And like gay men hate hyper femininity for some reason. I have no clue why. It blows the hell out of me. But everybody want to be masculine. So like I got exactly what she was saying. I feel as though, let's put it this way. Jules was invited to Gay Magazine for an interview before EJ. Jules was invited to the gay club to host there before EJ. And that's the point she was making. Y'all
That's
don't
real.
invite me to y'all spaces. Y'all don't want me to be in y'all spaces. So I go to the spaces where the men actually like me. And it's over here with these men that you want.
Mm. We were talking about it a little bit in class, like of how much also class plays into this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like EJ also gets access to a certain caliber of men because EJ got money.
Billionaire.
Like EJ got money.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we are seeing Jules be invited to this gay space because who his aunt is, who his mama is. It's like again, what has Jules done for the community?
Y'all should have got Solange to come.
I ain't
That would
even
have
seen
made more
Renaissance
sense.
look. And Solange, yeah, they should have invited her. They probably
That would have
couldn't
made
pay
more
her.
sense.
They probably couldn't pay that woman.
No, I literally, that's why you had to, just keep going down the
Let's
nose.
keep going down the list.
Down the list. Let's see who we can get, child. Is
About
Matthew available next weekend, child?
in about 4 years, they're gonna invite Blue Ivy.
No, literally, child. I can't. Like, situations like that, it really just shows everyone's biases. It just shows, like, the truth of, like, our community and stuff like that, and things that we really need to work on. Like, this should have never happened because he should have never been invited in the first place.
Yeah, and then you're outside interviewing a bunch of people. Well, not EJ. Jules didn't show up. Jules didn't want to give us an interview. How do you feel about straight people in the space? And it's like, so now you have to do this whole pivot of your content, and it's
It's
just
not
like
working.
it's not working. It doesn't make anybody look good. Like it could have just been like Jules is in the club. Cool. But also, can I say this as well?
Say it.
I'm not going to the club to meet Jules.
Yeah, I didn't see the appeal in the first place.
I'm not going that night.
What does he do?
Now, granted, I think it was like LGBTQ night at this particular club, but also like I'm not pressed to go see
You
Jules.
know? Ooh, like literally,
In the
like,
middle.
oh, Jules, like people want proximity. That's all. Like you said, people just want proximity to nice things. And it's like, oh, I got to meet Beyonce's nephew. Like, okay.
Okay, I could go down to Houston and meet Beyonce's third grade teacher. Like
Exactly. If I wanted to, like, if that's all it is, like, child,
it's
what are
the
you gonna
world we
do?
live in. It's really the
Exactly.
world we live in. Like it's sick almost
Yeah,
to like it's sick.
it is. Child, let's pivot. Kehlani got an album coming out, self-titled. How we feeling? I
Not
like
to
the singles.
compare.
Say it again. Hold up, sister. Sister.
I'm sorry. I want her to take a break.
Oh, the music's good. The music's good. No, why y'all
It's
didn't like
cool.
Crash? I like Crash. I have no
I
clue why y'all hated that album.
I have not been a consistent, I'll be honest, I haven't been a consistent Kehlani listener since she was on like SoundCloud. And I think after that first album she dropped,
Distraction and all of that.
what was, hold on, the pink one where she had Chance the Rapper on there.
I go crazy. That one.
Let
Oh
me
no,
see.
you're talking about The Way. That song is the way
Yeah,
you
yes, yes.
walk, the way you talk,
Yeah.
baby.
That was the last time I really think I was like into Kehlani.
And that's the
Um,
thing, Kalani's one of those artists where it's just like, I never listen to her albums in full, but I'll hear her and I'll be like, who's that? And they'll be like, Kalani. I'm like, "Ah, that sounds good. And then I'll go back and I'm like, okay, this is a good piece of work.
I'll listen to the songs that come on and I do think they're really good, but I don't seek more.
Mm,
She makes music that I don't take with me.
I feel you. Is it hookah R&B-ish to you?
No, it's not hookah R&B because I think it's a little step up than hookah R&B.
Yeah.
It's a little more dancey, it's a little more pop, which is my thing. But I don't want to say it's directionless because I'm not a musical artist, so I don't really want to say that it's directionless. But sometimes I feel like
Hmm.
it's a little.
Yeah.
I want you to
Put it all together,
bring it
know?
all together for a minute, right?
I
In
feel
each
that.
project. I like that one song she got that's like, I like the way your body is, the way like your body.
Exactly.
It's all called Kalani.
I'd be in the club like, all right, y'all, we
It's really,
doing it,
really
y'all.
good.
I'd be like, all right, y'all.
And I like
Literally. And
it.
I loved Folded. Folded was a really good song.
Both it was good. I think I'm just really nervous. Like, you've been dropping a lot of music lately, and I typically get nervous when artists are dropping a lot of music.
You hate that. I love it. I love when I'm getting fed.
I hate it. I think it's the problem in our music world that we have today.
Good point. Good point. There are certain artists where I'm just like, hey, you could have taken a year and a half off. For example, Sabrina Carpenter, she should have let that first era, like, she should have let that go for like at least 2 years.
You
Short
want
and
to know
Sweet could have
something?
been an era for 2 years. You could have stretched that out. But I felt like she rushed her second album and it wasn't as good as the first. Even though
The
I loved
sec
it, but the critics didn't.
the second album, Man Child, it was too. If she was to take some of the best songs from Man Child and made Short and Sweet Deluxe and put those songs as a
Exactly.
deluxe rather
I
than a
would
whole
say
new
all of the
album,
songs that are not produced by Taylor Swift's ex-producer, if all of those songs were on one album and just became deluxe, that would have been perfect.
they instead of trying to go the Taylor Swift route, they probably should have went the Chappell Roan route.
Exactly.
It like you said, she was doing really well with this one era,
Hmm.
but it's like,
I
y'all,
like her new era, Man's Best Friend. I love that. I'm loving it.
I didn't like it.
Really?
It was just like, let me see. Let me actually see how many songs from that did I save.
House Tour and When Did You Get Hot did it for me, and Tears did it for me.
I mm, I like Tears. I liked, and the thing is, I haven't gone back to this album since. I like Tears. I have When Did You Get Hot, Go Go Juice, Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry, House Tour.
Hmm.
But even with those songs, I never felt like thrilled to really just go back and like, oh, she did have a short and sweet deluxe.
She did. It was
You know,
good. She should have went the Ariana Grande route. That should have been short and sweet, sort of deluxe. And then
short
a
of deluxe. So
full,
literally,
exactly. And then a full short and
that's
sweet.
that's who the girls need to start paying more attention to is how Ariana Grande moves through music. Because I think
Exactly. She's just like,
every
I know you
single
want these two
era.
songs, so I'm gonna just drop it's sort of deluxe and some live songs for you. Here you go.
But even the way she moves through musical eras, you can tell is very intentional. Like even when
Yeah.
she was dropping music back to back to back to back to back, I was like, this is good.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Ariana Grande is like one of those only artists who can drop two albums within 4 months of each other and it makes sense. I was like, not for nothing. I was eating. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I remember where I was when Positions dropped. I remember where I was when
Listen,
Autumn, it'd be a lot.
I remember where I was when Thank You Next dropped. I was like, oh, she's
Thank you,
talking.
Max.
Oh, I was like, she's talking trash. She's talking some trash. Let's do it.
And it's like, ooh, okay, wait. I wanna bring this up. So you know
Mhm.
how Ariana Grande has always, I think, paid homage to Black legends and Black artists who came before her. We now have what's that boy name? The Harlow boy.
Jack,
Um,
no,
oh, not
is
Jack.
that Jack
Is it
Harlow?
Jack Harlow? Is that his name? Jack Harlow, right?
I'm
Not
getting old, child. Well,
he is now saying his music has gotten blacker. And we are seeing folks saying, like, y'all know what he meant. Y'all know what he meant. Y'all know he didn't mean this. But he was also, I saw one of the interviews where he was like, yeah, my sound is getting blacker. I'm not going the route that other white artists are going. And so, I,
in the first place.
huh?
I'm like, you shouldn't have been here in the first place.
My thing is, Ariana Grande's music has gone through waves of like black influence, but I don't think she ever vocally came out and said, I'm blacker now.
Kim, get your ass over here. I'm just like, girl, why are you talking like that? Like,
But honestly, it'd be like that.
I was like, look, Blackiana, you got it this era. Just
Yeah,
this era. You got it, okay? Because I'm not gonna lie, some of her best music.
her best.
Some of her best music was on that album. What was that? That was Positions. That was I think that was Positions album. Some of her best music. I'm not gonna lie. And her fans hate that her fans hate that era because it was a blacker sound.
Yeah, right?
There's a lot of nuance there. However, Jack Harlow or whatever his name is, not feeling it. The music also sucks. So there's that.
It
At
do.
least Ariana Grande made good music during the era. I'm like, your music just sucks.
Now, granted, I haven't listened to this album. I probably won't listen to this album. I don't think I've
Then I
ever.
read the reviews.
Yeah, I.
A 3.0 on Metacritic, baby. I'm not listening to that trash. It's not good. It's not looking good for her.
3.0.
3.0 out of 10. You ever been to school and you got a 30% and they be like, the teacher put it down like this? Just, here's your test, baby. Mm-mm,
You
mm-mm.
gotta fold it.
Fold it over. Here you go, baby.
He gotta see me.
Like literally, see me. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. There should be a board. Well, I guess that would be the Grammys. I just answered my own question. I was just like, there should be a board of people who rate the songs and they give them either demerits or they give them awards. And I was just like, okay, well, I guess they already do that. All right, never mind.
The
Disregard,
Grammys, the
disregard.
Grammys, billboards.
You know, it's the Billboard Awards.
You said what is the
What's the
Billboard
last
Award?
one?
Like last? year. I don't really watch award shows like that anymore.
I
I
miss
kind
when
of
award
just
shows were like appointment television.
what was the last good award show? There was a recent award show that I think was actually really, really good. That I
2024 Grammys was really good.
yes,
No,
I
that
think
was
that's
2023 Grammys when Beyonce got
album of the
her
year.
Renaissance era. That was a good Grammy because all of my girls ate.
Okay,
Everyone
yes.
got an award that night.
That was a good year. But also I think when Beyonce did actually win record of the year, album of the year for Cowboy Carter, I think that was
Mhm.
a really
So just
good
yeah.
Grammys too. Because I think it was
Mhm.
also a really good year for music. Because I want to say 2025 is when Gaga performed Mayhem or
Yeah.
Abracadabra that year.
Hmm.
And I think that's when we had the stars all back in one room.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, speaking of award shows, Sinners has won some awards.
Oh, I'm so happy for them. They're a team. Like, not for nothing, just like happy all around for them. Um, Michael B. Jordan getting his Oscar for actor, lead actor.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I'm surprised this is his first one. I think he probably should have gotten this award, honestly, for Black Panther or even
He should have
um
got it for Fruitvale, in my opinion.
Fruitvale,
Not
Creed.
even
Like
gonna lie, that's one movie I won't watch.
I
Like,
would,
whoa,
I would never
very
rewatch it.
traumatic, but I heard you ate.
Like very traumatic. I watched it when it first came out, and it was like cinematically good, story wise. Like it really tells the story. Uh,
Hmm.
I'll never rewatch it,
You
but
know, there's certain movies that I just know.
everything was really. I'm really surprised that this is his first Oscar because I also think that despite he was a really good actor, he was a really good actor. Now I do wish they hired somebody to play his brother rather than him playing both.
But I
In
think
my
that's what got
opinion,
him the Oscar.
I think that's what got him the Oscar as well.
Mhm.
But shout out to him for that.
Don't you know? Sure, if you remember this, but Michael B. Jordan was on a red carpet at one point and was being interviewed by somebody he went to either middle school or high school with. And Michael B. Jordan was basically like, "Yeah, you used to tease me back in the day. Like, yeah, like you definitely used to tease me back in the day." So basically, after the win, she has gone on a show and she's saying that she wants Michael B. Jordan to apologize for embarrassing her.
So pause. So after his most recent win that just happened.
Yes.
Okay. She wants him to how did he embarrass her? Like, yeah, you used to bully me. I'm gonna do the same thing.
She admitted to. She was like, "Yeah, I did used to call you corny."
Yeah, you didn't apologize. You were just like, you know what? Like that would have been a moment where I feel like as an interviewer, I would have said, you know what? I did used to call you corny, and I'm really sorry. Not because you're
Yeah,
famous, but because you deserve an apology.
exactly. You could have cleaned that up very easily, but now because you got caught up, now you look crazy. Because look at him up here. Now he's up, and now you looking great. And that's why I keep saying to people, you really have to watch the way that you treat people, because you know what rooms they will inhabit in the future.
You really
That's why I
don't.
really do try to just treat people kindly. I try to be nice to everybody when I enter a space. I try to be understanding. I really try to put my best foot forward because I don't know who I'm in the room with.
Yeah. You
Great
know, you know,
example this weekend.
oh my gosh, I was just about
I
to
had
say that.
no clue who I was in the room with.
There were Monique's friend, Yanette, when she came up to us, she was like, that is a person who I always want to be connected with. I always want to embody that kind of friendly energy when you walk into a
Hmm.
space. Like at
Yeah.
the end of the night, I walked into so Monique had a makeup artist for the entire party that was doing touch-ups for folks. Oh my gosh, I wish I knew her Instagram by heart. It's like I want to say it's Jazzy something, but we'll find it.
Hmm.
We'll post it so it's in the comments or in the description bar below. And
Hmm.
after the event, I kind of just walked into the room as she was packing up, and I said, "You did a great job tonight. I know I didn't come into this room, but I could just feel that your energy is just like up there. And she was really, she had a moment where she was just talking to me and she was like, I didn't think I could do something like this.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
like, no, you did an
She ate
amazing
that
job.
up.
I never want you to doubt yourself again. And
Hmm.
it was just a feeling of that I just wanted to go in there and do that. Right.
Yeah.
And you never know how people, one, will respond to just your kindness.
Yeah.
Like, there are people who I won't say bullied me in high school, but you could tell like they weren't really like, they really didn't care for me too often.
Yeah.
But when
Hmm.
we got to our class reunion a few years ago, it was what our 10-year class reunion, like two,
Hmm.
3 years ago. They were just so excited to like we were all just excited to see each other. We were all just
Same.
in the space. And it's like for Michael B. Jordan to bring that up, like he's vindicated in how he felt. Like you bullied me. And
Yeah, and like not for nothing, the way that you treat people can stick with them for their entire lives. You're not entitled to like make yourself feel better because of that. You were mean towards someone, so you have to live with that for the rest of your life. You have to live with the choices that you make every single day. And people don't realize that like you're not always going to like in an example like this, it's like what do you need him to say sorry to you for because he's up right now and now you feel like damn, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe that shouldn't have been something that I did when I was younger. Even like the stuff that we did when we were younger and stuff like that. If you bullied someone in high school, that person might be like holding that for the rest of their lives. That might be
yeah.
a sore spot for the rest of their lives because that's traumatic towards them. And you can't expect them to be like, just forgive you just because time has gone by. No, like people are still, a lot of us are still trying to heal things that happened 10, 15, 20 years ago.
And it's like also people believe they are obligated to forgiveness.
Exactly.
Often like I remember when Tariq Ali used to get bullied, or not even bullied, when people used to leave comments under his post like about the old comments that he used to say and that he used to make,
Mhm.
right? And there were other people saying like, "Oh, y'all need to forgive and forget and keep moving this, that, and the third." And it's like no one's obligated to forgive. You had
Yeah.
like if you said these things, if you treated a person this way, if they want to keep bringing it up, that's on them.
Yeah, you got to
And
live with that.
you gotta live with it. Like, I'm the kind of person where I would be okay with saying sorry to somebody every time. Like, you know what? I'm sorry for
Same.
that.
I love apologizing. It
I'm
doesn't hurt me. It doesn't bring, I actually feel better because I really genuinely don't like hurting people's feelings.
yeah.
Genuinely. I genuinely don't like going out of my way or like even not even going out of my way. There are times where where I'll say something and it may have offended someone. And like,
Hmm.
I love when people come up to me, hey, that offended me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I did not intend for that to be said, but I see exactly where that is coming from. And I genuinely do apologize for saying that. I really do. It's
Yeah.
not hard.
People make it hard
These
because
egos.
they have to admit fault.
Exactly. And no one really wants to ever do that.
Like, girl, that's why Michael B. Jordan got his Oscar. And
Exactly.
you still,
And you on somebody else's show complaining. Hmm.
what are we gonna do?
What are we
Work
gonna do, sister?
work harder.
Work harder, honestly. Yes. How are we doing on time?
I think we got another 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. But yeah, child, that's a mess. Oscars, this is hot to talk about today. Ty, the switch up on Tiana Taylor that I'm noticing right now is getting on my nerves because that
Oh,
girl has acted the exact same since 2006, and y'all cannot gaslight me. I've been here since the Get Me Bodied music video. I had the DVD anthology. She was there. Like, come on now. She has been like this since 2006.
this is who Tiana Taylor has been since the beginning of time.
Like, literally, she came out the womb like this. I
You
swear.
know, that's how people really start to switch up, particularly on Black women. We know this, but
They love
also
an underdog.
they love an underdog until the dog is on top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite busy songs is Sympathy is a Knife by
Mm.
Charlie X featuring Ariana Grande. And
Yeah.
it's like, um, I was just listening to it today. Sorry, y'all, I was sick, so my
No.
brain is
Yes.
foggy. But like, people get upset when you're on top. Like the only place for you to come is back down. And they're gonna do
Exactly.
what they can to drag you back down and bring you back to a place
Hmm.
where they feel as though they can humble you.
Yeah. Like seeing the resilience in people like Meg Thee Stallion, Tiana Taylor, like despite y'all feeling the way that y'all feel, I'm still gonna be myself unapologetically. I just wish that they didn't have to do that. Like I feel like it takes a lot of energy to keep trying to like I feel like it's a lot of energy, like to just expand, like to just be in these spaces. A lot of people don't like you just for being you. And I wonder just how they contend with that because I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type of person where if there's a space and people don't like me there, I'm not going. Like I just don't want to be there. And that's
Right.
something that I have to work on because like if I were to like go further in my career in media and stuff like that, I need to be in spaces where people might not like me. And I have to be okay with being in these spaces just there, you know? I gotta learn how to fix my face because when I'm in the space of people who don't like me, I'm
I
what's
I
wrong?
love
Nothing.
I
I'm
love
here.
having my face red.
Huh?
I love when people can see it on my face.
See, and that's my thing. I don't have a
That's something
poker
I'm never
face. I'm
changing.
like,
I like my friend Christina always talks about. She's like, "Yeah, you make a face whenever you just, because I just get instantly annoyed, and then I'm back to normal. But
same.
I go up and I come back down real quick, and I just make a
Hmm.
face. Like one day, I think it's so. I like to say I'm kind. I'm not nice.
Yeah,
And one day she had asked me to drive her to her car, which is like 5 minute drive. It's not that bad. And she had asked me, and I looked at her, and she was like, "Oh, there goes that face." And I was like, yeah, girl, because I don't want to drive you, but I will because that's how much I love you.
exactly.
I mean, and I
Mhm.
think when I'm in particular rooms, I might be like, yeah, that's a dumb idea. But you know what? I gotta pay my bills, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But my
You know, your face says it all. Definitely, definitely. But yeah, I need people to get off Tiana because it's just like they just want to humble her. They want her to be small and meek and
on
mild because she
top.
lost to Oscar. But she got that Golden Globe though, so
Tiana's on top.
she took something home. Great album with great reviews last year. A Golden Globe, an acclaimed movie. Um, yeah.
You wanna know something?
But
I love Tiana Taylor, love her down. And I want to watch one battle after the
I'm not
next.
watching that. So happy for my sister. I'm not watching that. Okay.
Uh,
Love you
every
down, sister. I pray for more and more success on this run. Not watching that, babes.
Some people have said like
I
I
read the
they
plot line and I read the plot line and I said, "What?"
some people said they hated the movie, but it won 6 awards. It won six.
Thing is, I get where some people are coming from, where they're just like, "Look, evil characters are going to make you uncomfortable," and I'm like, "That's fine. I still don't want to
I don't
watch."
want to watch it.
Lord
I
Voldemort made me uncomfortable. I still watch Harry Potter growing up, but this, I don't want to do that.
one and it's 3 hours long.
3 hours of racism. I don't want to watch that. And
Watch.
that's all it comes. I'm fatigued. I have to do
I don't
racism every day.
I don't like part of me, I don't know.
And this
I feel
thing,
like what's it like in
Sinners
on
is
racism?
basically a euphemism on racism, but it works.
Sinners did work. I will stand on the idea that I wish Sinners was a TV show instead of a movie. That
Listen, we got an Emmys to still get. It can still happen.
it can
We
still
have an
happen.
Emmy and a Tony to get. So, very much so, the Sinners cinematic universe, we will be getting a television show, and I want to see it on Broadway because he's getting that EGOT, Ryan. Ryan is getting that EGOT, y'all.
Oh my gosh, it would be an amazing Broadway production. Like, because the sound score, the music of Sinners
We're
is
gonna have to get
like,
our Broadway money together, child. You know them tickets be like $1,000.
no, literally.
Wow.
Um, the music of the Sinners is one of those movies where I think I liked the soundtrack a lot more than the movie itself.
Really?
Because the soundtrack, like, it was kind of okay, so this is a bad comparison because I hate
Mhm.
Queen and Slim, but I love that album.
There. Hmm. That
And I
was a good
enjoy
album. I will say I don't think I've watched the movie, but I do go back to that album from time to time.
that one was really good. I
Hmm.
enjoyed Sinners. I enjoy Sinners way more than Queen and Slim,
Yeah.
but the album was just like the music of it was just like
Yeah,
breathtaking. And I don't
definitely.
think we get enough credit. I think everybody talks a lot about the movie and the cinematics and the this, that, and the third. We need to talk about the
Yeah,
music.
exactly. Exactly. Mm. Nope. Nope. I saw a
No,
discourse of something online and I don't feel like arguing with people.
what was it about?
It was basically like they were talking about like what would have made Sinners like, like something more that they could have added if they had a queer character in it. Like just someone even voguing during the dance scenes. Like it would have made sense.
It
Say it
would have
again?
made sense. I said it. It would have made sense.
Yeah. And
And
I'm like, that would
now,
have made sense. But then
here's the
people did
thing.
start questioning what is Ryan's relationship to queerness? Like we've noticed that queer people don't really come up in his films like that. And I feel like stuff like that is a double-edged sword. Honestly, I do kind of want to know how the person feels. Like if I'm gonna be watching like your shows and stuff like that, your movies and stuff like that, I do kind of want to know like what your politics behind people like me before I throw my support behind you. But I don't like when straight people write gay characters or produce gay
Here's the
characters because
thing.
they don't know what they're doing. So it's nothing I'm asking for.
I'll say I am never looking for Ryan to write a queer character. Asterisk. I would like to see queerness in a background, right? So if we're doing a scene
Yeah, you
of
know?
Afrofuturism and the power of music and
Yeah,
how music can transform us through generations and this all this other
yeah,
stuff, and we're excluding ballroom, but we have traditional African dances. We have um,
yeah,
traditional Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean, Afro-diasporic art. If
yeah,
we are doing the research of other dances, we can do the research of queerness to an extent of
yeah.
like, all right, just put somebody, let's get somebody voguing because it's not something that is just so underground that you can't get to.
Yeah, it's like, and nobody's asking you. I don't need Bob the drag queen,
No, I don't
oops
want
and the
Bob the
boots
drag queen.
down. No one's asking that. Like,
No one's asking
just
for
if the
Bob the
camera's
drag queen.
passing someone, just giving some handwork, like, giving figure
That's
eights, like that would have worked.
that's
Just two
all it would have.
seconds.
That's
Just two
all it would have
seconds.
taken.
But
Like,
regardless, still love the film. Still love
yeah,
Ryan Coogler.
right. It's like if it
People
is,
forget that movies are meant to be critiqued.
yeah, as people have been critiquing Ryan since Black Panther
Yeah.
for there's an academic paper where someone is just like, I wish that there was even a queer background character, like
Yeah.
in just the moving image of
Hmm.
going through Wakanda.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just two people holding hands, just walking by,
Hmm.
and not in a way to force them into the story, but just like they're here too, kind of thing.
Because black gay people have existed since slavery.
Longer than
Since
y'all
before
religion,
slavery.
longer than y'all religions have.
It is longer than a lot of y'all religions. So that's just that on that. That's history. If you don't know it, read your books. Yes.
Read your books, child. Speaking of books, I have a library card.
Ooh.
So cute.
Oh, look at that. I had a
I just
library card. I lost it 20 years ago. I don't know where it is.
I just got a new one recently.
Do you think they still have it on file?
They might
That's crazy.
probably still do.
I had my library card. Remember when it was like red and white? You didn't read when you were younger, did you, sister?
Listen, no, when we got the reading list and I saw like Charlotte's Web, I was like, what is this? Get this. I'm not reading this.
Web is a good classic.
What's it about? Bow. It was a movie at some point.
I felt like it was just about her and her web. I don't know. I don't remember. I was 7. Like, I'm old. Like, that was 20
Really?
years ago.
Like, the thing is, so I went to a private Christian school when I was younger,
Mm.
and so we had to read things like Charlotte's Web, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I was like, I don't want to read this stuff.
You know?
Like they had to fight me to read it, basically. My mom was like, "You're not
Hmm.
going outside, so you read a chapter."
Oh my God, did your school make you read The Hatchet?
So we read only a selection from the Hatchet.
Okay, because I'm like, that book, I'm like, why do y'all have us reading this? Like, first off, none of this makes sense. You mean to tell me this 12-year-old boy crash landed in a remote forest, survived, and all he had was a hatchet, it was able to survive for what? Come on now.
Between we did read To Kill a Mockingbird. There we go. We did read
To
To Kill
Kill
a
a
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird. Oh my
Uh,
goodness. I used to be in class like when it was popcorn reading time and that M words were coming up. I'm like, white person, better cover your mouth. I don't play about that. I don't care if you quoting a book up in here. Because they do stuff like that so they can have an excuse to say it. I was just reading the text. You better not say it. I don't care. You better say the letter. Yeah. I don't care about context. Don't play with me.
Get this N out of here. No, literally.
Like, whoa. My God today. My God today. Literature.
Literature. I love it. I love,
American literature at that.
no, seriously.
Just like, why? Oh my gosh. Like, whoa. Say that one more time.
Like, why are we reading this stuff? Like,
Exactly.
great.
One more time.
Who said it was great? Is my internet acting up?
Child, listen, you might have to call
Rarely.
Verizon. It's not mine, child. I got 5 bars.
No, literally. I always need to call Verizon.
No, literally, I don't know. Wi-Fi used to be really good when I was younger. I don't know what's happened over the last few years. I thought we were going to keep going and increasing, but something's wrong.
Something is wrong.
Why do I have to disconnect from my Wi-Fi on my phone for things to load sometimes?
Like this is ridiculous. The life that we are forced to live through.
I'm over it. Say no to AI. With
No,
that being said, I'm Wyatt. You
Antonio.
can follow me on all social media at Wyatt's World.
And you can follow me at There Goes Tonio. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Divide and Kiki. And, join us in the chat with your thoughts of
Yes.
anything we've talked about. We will respond.
Yes, yes. I might argue with you.
I might argue. You might get an argument or two out of us.
It really do be how I feel. It's just like if I actually feel like piping up, I will say something. But 95% of the time, I'm just like, actually, I don't care.
And my thing is, as long as you can defend yourself, as long as
Yes.
you can defend
Hmm.
yourself, let's argue.
Definitely, definitely. But all right, Diva, I'll see you next week.
Go off my screen. Yes, you will see me next week. That's what I
You know
meant to say.
what? Bye, you trout.